So today I'm at the Erie Reptile Expo and I'm on a mission to find the cheapest animal here. I've never seen one up close before. And the most expensive one. Holy cow! If this is the most expensive animal here. And somewhere in between, I'm gonna buy one, bring it home, and set up its own enclosure, assuming that I can find one that fits my very specific parameters. Let's find out what the priciest animal in the building is. Will I end up with something tiny and cheap or something rare and insane? Let's go find out. It won't be crazy and insane because I don't have that kind of money, but. This is the Erie Reptile Expo. So for some context, I actually have a friend here who's a breeder and he has some pretty rare stuff. So we're gonna see what he has as well as looking for something for ourselves, something that's gonna be a good education animal, and something that you guys on the channel might like. So in the comments below, what would you guys like to see on the channel? So apparently someone literally just pulled out a retic and holy cow, it's freaking massive, guys. Oh my gosh, holy cow. So what exactly is this? Is a reticulated python, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
And what is this color morph?
So this is just a lavender albino.
Lavender, what makes it a lavender albino?
Looking at the sides here,
okay,
you're gonna have that shade of lavender.
Wow. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So.
And albino, obviously, it's the complete, basically, lack of melanin.
Correct.
Wow, beautiful constrictor species. Just absolutely super calm. How long is this one?
I'm gonna say she's probably 18.
18 feet. Wow, what a beautiful. You said there's a bigger one down that way?
Yes.
Bigger one than this? All right, so now let's go find the cheapest thing here. That was a cool little side quest. Not for sale, by the way. Oh, is this a legless lizard?
Yep.
What? That's so cool. So for those of you guys watching right now and you're like, what the heck is a legless lizard? Isn't that just a snake? No. So there's a couple differences because snakes are squamates, lizards are squamates, the scientific group that has both of them in it. But lizards actually have like little ear holes. You'll see right here. Snakes do not have ear holes, but lizards do. There's a couple other morphological differences like body shape and everything. And some of them you can even see the little vestigial legs on their body. But what species is this? Okay.
European legless.
European, okay, cool. And you can actually see like there's a lateral line that runs, oops, sorry buddy, that runs down the side here. Snakes do not have that. I think I might have found the cheapest thing here. Springtails, you probably can't even see them because of how tiny they typically are. Look, $5 for a thing of springtails, so it's more than one. $5, springtails, there's our cheapest thing.
So they stay really small.
Oh, wow.
Full-grown males will only get to be about 18 inches.
Oh, wow. What does something like this run typically?
200 bucks.
200 bucks, that's not bad.
You also have the Indonesian tree boas over here. This is the Indonesian tree boa.
Oh, wow.
They're
it's shedding
way
too.
calmer than like the Amazon tree boas.
Oh, yeah.
They're not bitey at all. But you can see like he has a super, super flat head.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Now, what does this guy run?
100 bucks.
100 bucks? Actually, not bad.
She's the laziest thing in the world.
Oh, she's pretty though. They look so goofy with like their little eyes on top of their head like that. Look at all the color morphs of all of these different types of boids and pythons and king snakes and what looks like some kind of milk snake. This is insane, guys. The amount of variety, even in a small expo like this, is just really crazy. All right. Woo. Do a Nile monitor for 60 bucks. I'm not gonna lie, that is super tempting, guys. Should I get a Nile monitor lizard? 60 bucks? Come on. Am I allowed to take those to the places that I go to, though? That's the question. No! We saw these in Costa Rica, these Halloween crabs. We actually rescued, quote unquote, one of these guys from a pool. It did not survive though. We pulled it out and it died. How much does something like that cost typically? 75. That's not bad, guys. If you're into crabs or crustaceans, if you're into crabs, if you want crabs. Land crabs, guys, the animal, not, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh my, I didn't even know this was in the trade. Congo, this is a Congo eel. No, these guys are amphibians, right? Amphiumas. Yep. So these guys are really weird. And I say that with all the love and compassion a herpetologist can give, but they are truly the funny looking cousin of salamanders. They are just such weird looking, tiny little arms, beady little eyes, perfectly designed to be living in places where, frankly, you can't see very well and it's really mucky and disgusting. Congo eel, guys. Not an eel, Amphiuma, salamander. Guys, there's $20 for red ear sliders. I don't really want a slider because they're like the most invasive probably animal on the planet, specifically red ear sliders, but they also get big, and I'm not sure that I'm fully prepared for that. That being said, a monitor lizard also gets pretty dang big, so. Which one of these? Oh my gosh, so.
Yeah, these are the patternless African rocks. No one else breeds these.
Patternless? So this is the only one that you're the only one that breeds these guys. This is a $1,000 snake.
Yeah,
Can I hold him? Is that all right?
Yep, these are the African rock.
Oh my gosh, it is just so silky smooth. I love pythons and I love snakes. I mean, these guys are just like so like perfectly smooth because they're constrictors, right? You can actually see on his mouth here. I'm trying to be as calm as possible, but he's got like the little pits because he has pit sensory organs that are heat sensitive that he uses to find his food. What a just beautiful snake. Holy cow, that is gorgeous. So far, this is the most expensive thing I think we've seen here, so maybe this will be the top one, guys. Is that an actual rattlesnake?
It is.
Wow, that is crazy. Venomous snakes. Do you need like special permits in PA to have venomous? Really? How much does a snake like that typically run?
$200.
Oh, it's not bad. Shannon, should I get a venomous snake? In the comments below, guys. How much does this guy?
800.
Okay, that one's actually stunning. Holy cow. Gaboon viper. One of the more dangerous animals, I'd imagine, because they're quick. Oh, the bamboo rat is gorgeous. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good.
Good. This is.
I did not know which one.
Yeah, I saw you wave at John earlier. This is my buddy, Darren. He has Misery Bay Reptiles. He has some pretty crazy stuff. I've seen it online. We've known each other for a while. Used to work with each other. What all do you have? Holy cow, crocodile skinks are crazy.
We have some triple sand geckos and Algerian sand geckos. This is as big as they get, so their eggs are itty bitty and hard to
I was just about to ask, how in the world do you find
I
that?
like keeping like small enclosures and stuff. They're really cool. They like arid environments. Black milk snakes are actually probably one of my favorites, just because they start out like a normal milk snake, obviously with these colors, but as you can see, like there's black speckles all over the red, and as they age, they become pitch black.
Really?
So, and they're like huge. They get probably like between 6 and 8 feet sometimes.
Really? Wow.
Like really heavy bodied, and they turn jet black, almost like a Mexican black king snake.
Yeah.
Giant.
That's insane. Oh, box turtles.
Yeah, the three-toed box turtles.
Oh,
you can actually have in Pennsylvania.
Look at that. That is so pretty. 45 bucks isn't bad. It's tempting. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I have a Triceratops on my hand. You said this is a Rainbow Jackson's? Wow. These guys, first of all, look, he's flaring out in the middle of his back like a Stegosaurus, but he's got the horn heads like a Triceratops. These guys have zydactyl hands. So basically what that means is their hands are fused but split, kind of like this. And so when they grab on to branches, they can be incredibly strong in spite of their size. And they have these little curly tails. And the chromatophores, contrary to popular belief, are not used for camouflage. It's used to exhibit emotions, or certain colors are exhibited for stress, or for healthiness, or virility, or hey, I'm ready to mate, basically, kind of stuff. What a beautiful, healthy looking little guy. Really cool chameleon. I've never seen one that looked so much like a dinosaur before. Viper geckos, do they get any bigger than that?
This one is full grown.
Oh my gosh.
These ones are not quite.
That is so
they
cute.
hatch out of an egg about the size of a pea.
Gosh. Okay, so this is such a cool animal. These soul pugids, if I'm saying that correctly, are just...
Say it with your full chest.
Soul pugids are the funniest. They're not spiders. They are arachnids, not spiders. I know it's confusing. I'm gonna look at this real quick. Get a cool shot of that head and the fuzzy like legs. Oh my gosh, man, those like forceps it has are just so cool.
He has 4 individual little jaws.
I've never seen one up close before.
They can work up and down like our jaws, and they go side to side as well.
Really? That is so cool. Got some spectacular patterning on his foot there. He's like, what was that about being pretty?
No.
By the way, this is a $100 snail. They were just telling us that they found this in the Asian food market down in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which this is a $100 snail, okay? It was in the food market. Ew.
Well, you know, I've
Really
I'm one of the only person they've ever had in the
just
reptile
absolutely voluptuous. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy back. Keep seeing and looking for different things that we can find here. Hopefully we'll find the animal that we're looking for, the most expensive animal here. We found the cheapest, let's look for the most expensive, and maybe we'll go home with an animal. I don't know. I think I have an idea of what I want to get. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I found the most expensive thing at the expo. Holy cow, this is huge. So this is a reticulated python, right?
Yes, this is a purple reticulated python.
Purple reticulate. Is that because of the patterning right here?
Yes.
Holy cow. How much does this thing weigh?
She weighs close to 200 pounds.
Wow. That's more than I weigh, guys. Believe it or not, I don't weigh 200 pounds. So now we're gonna see. Give me your best price. Let's see if this is the most expensive animal here at the expo, guys. I'm gonna write it down, and we're gonna hopefully see if this is the most expensive animal here. The last thing was $1,000. That was the second most expensive thing, but I have a feeling that this one might be more expensive.
That's the best I can do.
This is the best price he can do. All right, guys, ready? Holy cow, dude, this is crazy. $3,000. Okay, so what exactly makes this animal so expensive? Like, what makes it that $3,000 point?
Hey, she's 20 feet long, which is extremely
20 feet long.
extremely rare to find a snake this size. I don't even think I've seen one in a zoo as big as she is.
I've never.
Let alone as beautiful as she is. Yeah.
Wow. $3,000 is pretty much the cost of a used motorcycle, which is the only thing I could think to attribute $3,000 to. That's a lot of money. Or maybe half of a semester's tuition at college, depending on what college you're going to. Well, thank you, Randy, for showing us this beautiful retic, 20-foot long, 200-pound retic for $3,000. Let's go ahead and keep on going, because I think I know the animal that I want to get. One that's a little bit more fit to my needs. I think I know what I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get these guys right here. I think I'm gonna get red-footed tortoises. I can take them pretty much anywhere in the United States. They get decently large, but not ginormous, and they're beautiful. And frankly, I've worked with them before, so I know exactly how to take care of them. And I love turtles, guys. So which tortoises are technically to students, but I really think that this is gonna be able to get. So I'm gonna go and buy it from them, and I'll show you guys in a second here. Awesome. Thanks, Darren. My boy Darren here with Misery Bay Reptiles. Check them out if you guys want anything.
I want more fork at Facebook, Instagram.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and grab some stuff and go home and set up his terrarium. All right, we're here at Petco. Let's get our little buddy everything he needs. Oh, loaded. UVA and B. Let's find some turtle food. All right, we got all our stuff. Let's go set up the new terrarium for our new buddy here. Again, if you think you want to name this guy, you have a good name for him, throw it in the comments below. All right, guys. This is the terrarium, temporary terrarium. It's a 20 gallon. I have some stuff in here. We're gonna have to move around. We bought a bunch of stuff at the Petco, so we're gonna get that set up and hopefully start moving our tortoise into this temporary enclosure. So the first thing I got here is a substrate. This is Eco Earth. This is compressed coconut fibers, and it's eco-friendly. It's relatively affordable. And basically what I have to do, because these guys are found in the tropics, the sub-neotropic areas in Central South America, I'm gonna have to find a bit of this, soak it, it'll expand, and then I put it in here as a substrate. All right, I took the fiber from that. I'm soaking it in about 4 or 5 quarts of water, hopefully for the next roughly, I want to say, half an hour or so. So we're gonna let that sit. But while this is sitting, let's get more of this terrarium set up. So I have here is a cooler. That didn't sound too good. So basically what I have here is a little heat lamp, but it's not just a heat lamp, guys. It's a boulder. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. This is gonna sit on top of here. It gives UVA, UVB, but not because of that, but because of this. This is our heat/UVAB bulb. And this will keep him nice and healthy, give him all the UVA and UVB that he needs. UVB specifically, which is UV basically. UV basically. It helps them metabolize calcium so that they, as they're growing, get stronger and healthier. Let's go ahead and take this, put it in here, and put it on our terrarium. About every 8 months, you do have to replace these bulbs, so I'm gonna put today's date on here so that in 8 months, I can look at the bulb and be like, oh yeah, I need to replace this. Go ahead and screw that in there. You have to make sure that it has heat and UVB, and you have to replace these every 8 months, basically because they don't give off UVB after about 8 months. So then the point of this whole thing kind of goes right down the pooper. So that'll sit right on top of here. Bam, boom, baby. That's so nice. I have an extra here. It's just heat. So if for some reason something happens to this and I can't, like, in that day get a heating bulb for them, we can still have heat. It's still relatively warm in here, and the temperature should be fine, but we always want to make sure that they're as healthy as they can possibly be. Of course. gross. And we are done. That is crazy. That one brick gave me all of this. Wow. All right, let's take it on over. Now, let's put this in here. Spread that out. All corners of the earth here, nice and smooth for him. It's warm, it's gonna be nice and humid, which is good. Pack it down just a tad for him. Doesn't need to be too packed, but for now, that's gonna be our water dish for him. I'm debating on putting this in here. Do it like that, so that he can climb in this way and kind of hide, but we can still see him from the back end. What do you guys think? So this is the terrarium setup right now. Again, the water dish. For now, I'm gonna get a better water dish and a food dish for him to get him acclimated. But then he's got this little area right here, which is actually kind of cool. Again, this is a 20 gallon, so he's about this big. He's like 4 months old, but once he gets older, we're gonna take him out of this and we're gonna build him a much larger enclosure. Oh yeah, baby, that's the juice. Oliver, move your butt, you're blocking the view. Sorry guys. There's the temporary enclosure. Go ahead and take him and put him in. So this is our little buddy here, little Redfoot. In the comments below, comment a name for this guy. Ollie is in love with him. Or her, again, I don't know. But comment a name that you like, and the most liked name is likely, if I like it, if it's appropriate, if I like it enough, it's gonna be what we name this guy. Oh! Ollie's like, what the heck is going on? There he is, guys, look at him. Ollie, look at him. You see him, Ollie? What do you think of that, huh? All right, well maybe I didn't leave with the most expensive or exotic animal on the planet, but I still think this guy is pretty cool. What do you think, buddy? A new little member of our team, our ambassador animal, the red-footed tortoise. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. 500 likes, we'll get another cool tortoise probably. Comment what you think the name of this turtle should be. What do you think it should be, Ollie? Sorry, tortoise. Keep saying turtle. So stick around, become part of the Real Wild Adventure family by subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because those videos are gonna be awesome. You don't want to miss out, because this is only just the beginning. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it wild, and I'll see you guys in the next adventures, in the next videos here on Real Wild Adventure. Peace.